Happy New Year, everyone. It's Matt Cheese on a hill, and I promised you guys a Christmas gift, and I didn't deliver, so now it's a New Year's gift, alright? And you see this nice little static weapon in front of me. That's basically what it is. We now have waypoint actions to assemble or disassemble static weapons. It's not fully polished yet, but it tries to be smart. So if I select a bunch of units, and there's at least 2 of them that have no backpack, that would mean that they're eligible to collect a static weapon. If 2 of these guys had backpacks that would be able to assemble a static weapon, they would now be in assembling mode. So basically you don't have to worry about that. So they don't have backpacks, so they're gonna disassemble this tow launcher over there, or it's gonna bring up the markers, and I dragged it on the tow launcher to tell them to walk over there. Now 2 units without backpacks will collect the weapon, and the backpacks are being distributed correctly. That was, so unit 4 and 5 have no backpacks still. I just want to show really quick that you can also select individual units and then have them rearm from the crate. So I'll just collect a second static weapon really quickly, a different way.
Waiting.
So now we have 2 static weapons
Standing by.
distributed over our units. So that means if we select them now and then we go to static weapon, it's now gonna assemble them. So I can place down a marker and drag this little arrow wherever I want the weapon to face. So I have it like do a 180 just to show it off. It's gonna select the first one and then the second one. And now there is no more that they can't select unless I delete this waypoint. So if I would put down another one, it would try to look for static weapons to disassemble, because it assumes at this point the unit is not going to have a backpack. Yeah, you can see how this got a little bit out of hand. First, I thought this was going to be like a super easy thing to do. And not that it was crazy hard, but it was a lot more stuff to think about. Now, I hope that we're going to encounter a bug that is really not nice to look at, but we're not. One of the 2 guys manning, who set up the weapon, is also going to man it. I'm trying to have them set it up kind of on a slope. Ah, shit, I messed it up again. But if it would tip over, which static weapons love to do, it would just like tip over and then check if it was tipped over, and if it was, it would just like unflip the vehicle. Cool, but now we have 2 static weapons, and you can also just like have them leave the vehicles again and then set them up to collect them again, even in a sequence, you know. So first this guy, then this guy, and then I want you guys to, like, I don't know, move over here. I could wait for them to pick up the weapons, and then if they would be on this route, I could place down more for them to actually set them down. I need to wait for them to actually have the weapons. But yeah, you see, that's kind of how it works, and I hope this is gonna give you some control over the battles in the future.